Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to go purple with Carly Purple. But before we get started, how about a joke? What did Sushi A say to Sushi B? Wasabi! Enough of bad dad jokes. Let's move on and talk about Carly Purple. So released 13th of March. It's still in tech preview. But basically it's a Carly distribution designed for defensive purposes. Made up of open source tools. And basically, sock in a box is what they're referring to it as. So just download Carly Purple and do your thing. It does include over 100 defensive tools, so Alchemy, CyberChef, Elasticsearch, Greenbone, the Hive. There's a bunch of really good tools there, but it's not as simple as just downloading a simple one ISO. And for that, to explain that a bit more, let's just have a look at the reference architecture. Okay, so just going to bring this up a little bit, but this is from the wiki, and it's kind of important to go to the wiki and have a look when you start looking at Carly Purple. So you can see here Carly Purple sock in a box reference architecture. Let's just zoom this up a little bit. And what you might notice here is actually there's a few stacks or a few boxes here. So Byzantium has the firewall on it. It has the Suricata as an IDS. It has Unbound for your DNS, Squid and Nginx. And as we move down, that's actually in the protect function from NIST. As we move down and we come across, you'll notice Carly Violet is installed with OpenCTI, with Greenbone, and some management tools there. The Carly Purple machine, which has the Elastic Stack on it. Carly Eminence, which has a lot of the respond tools on it, such as Alchemy, Zeek, CyberChef, Suricata, etc. So it's not quite as simple as just downloading one box. When you download Carly Purple, that's the core. That's essentially Carly with all the tools on it, and you'll need to install Elastic Stack. But you do actually need to go and do some additional configuration. So if we have a look at Byzantium, for example, on the right hand side of the wiki here, you can see all the categories and the install guides are all there. But if we have a look at Byzantium, which was the first stack that we looked at in the reference architecture, they're running it on Proxmox here and actually going through an install of OpenSense. You can see we just go right through that to get OpenSense set up. So that's actually another setup that you need to do that doesn't come as part of Carly Purple ISO that you would download. And you can see there's other bits and pieces here. There's the Elastic Agent, the Beats Agent, etc. Same with Detect, so that the actual Carly Purple ISO. There's an install for the Elastic Stack, the Fleet server, Filebeat, etc. So basically getting the Elastic Stack up and running, the firewall settings that go along with that. And then on the respond side, installing Malcolm and a few other things. So it is actually important to note that it's not just a single download. There are other things you need to do to make this a complete stack, but you may not need all of these, I guess. You could potentially get away with just downloading Carly Purple as the ISO and installing Elastic Stack on that. And maybe you just want to use the seam and a few other tools and not worry about installing OpenSense as a firewall. But I just wanted to present that as a bit of a walkthrough of what Carly Purple is, the reference architecture, and I think it's great. I think it's a great project. I think it's going to be really good to have something you can just go to as a sock in a box, essentially. With that architecture, with all the open source tools and the install guides, it's pretty simple to get it set up pretty quickly, and it just gives you a bunch of open source tools that you don't have to pay a lot of money to get going. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like and subscribe and click the bell and help me get the channel going. Thanks very much for your time. Bye.